The first senior visit from the Albanese government to Israel is happening. Penny Wong has left Australia for the region. I was talking before the break to the Shadow Assistant Foreign Affairs Minister, Tasmanian Senator Claire Chandler. Appreciate your time. Let's hope we don't have that audio issue. Just wanted to sort of look at the last 100 days. It's 100 days since that Hamas attack on Israel, on civilians. Is it a bit of a concern that, first of all, 100 days in, we don't know how or when this war will end, and the number of civilian casualties, initially on the Israel side, but now piling up on the Palestinian side? Is the outcome here getting a little bit vague?
Oh, look, I don't think anyone anywhere in the world could be looking at the situation in the Middle East at the moment, Tom, and not be concerned about all of the things that you have just outlined. 100 days of war is a very long time for all of us watching. I can only imagine how long it has felt for people on the ground in Israel to be having to deal with that sort of anxiety and terror for such a long period of time. And you're right, it is too long. And what we need to be looking at, I think, very carefully here is understanding why this war is occurring and looking at the very prominent role that the Islamic Republic of Iran regime plays in stoking the violence and terror and war that we are seeing in the Middle East. In the coalition, we have for a long time been saying that the Australian government needs to be far clearer and far more impactful in how it deals with this regime.
It's always likely, or it's easy to have an entry strategy, if you like. The exit strategy always matters a lot more in any war, but that's been particularly the case in the Middle East. So you can understand why the Israeli government doesn't want Hamas to be in power. But what work has been done on what will replace Hamas? And would you fear that Palestinians in Gaza now are just going to be more radicalised?
My fear, certainly, Tom, is that we need to be looking at the root cause of funding of Hamas and funding of Hezbollah and funding of the Houthis. And like I say, we know that the country that is doing that is the Islamic Republic of Iran regime. So we in the West need to be doing everything that we can to hold that regime to account. Only then do I hope we could see a situation where we don't see these terrorist proxies of that regime spreading violence in the region.